Okay, so patch 6.10 released a couple of months back, and things have been fine. This is fine. Along with the clusterfuck that is now Survivor solo queue, a lot of shit got rebalanced, and amongst the absolute cavalcade of broken perks, including fuck you, dying is gay, Leatheler, Persuer, and dead soft, was this fucker. That's right, I'm making this your problem now, because Eruption is the most broken perk in Dead by Daylight, and I know because I did the math. Regression is one of the strongest things you can do as a killer, other than outright deleting survivors, because it buys you time which you need in order to do the whole murdering thing. Are we on the same page? Good. Slowdown perks as a whole have been nerfed as of 6.1, and are largely balanced out by the fact that they either have time investment required to utilize them, or have been gutted to the point of irrelevancy. Either way, they simply don't do enough on their own anymore, meaning that most of the time you're comboing two perks in order to get actual meaningful value. To show you what I mean, let's take a perk we see killers running frequently and break down why it kind of sucks. Pain Resonance deletes 15% of the progress on a gen that is the closest to completion after hooking a survivor on a Scourge hook. This sounds great. Gen no-go pop and you do a big sad. However, you don't have control over which gen regresses, nor do you know which one it is. All you know is that someone, somewhere, is mildly annoyed that they're wasting 13 more seconds of their life pressing spacebar. 15% regression is decent, but it's only hitting a single gen, and survivors can just as easily push that back up, especially if you have no idea where to immediately pressure. TLDR, if you can't find the gen that you just nailed, you didn't really do a whole lot. This is why you'll most often see this perk paired with Dead Man's Switch, which blocks generators for 30 seconds if a survivor stops repairing it. This works well with Pain Res because when survivors scream, they have a whole mental breakdown, realizing that this is all meaningless and they've just spent the past 4 hours of their life playing a skill check simulator, masquerading as Goth Mario Party. This gives the killer additional stall and information because block generators have their auras highlighted in white. Keep in mind though that block generators do not regress, so you still only get 15% and 30 seconds of free time to go fisted white. 43 seconds is a lot in Dead by Daylight, but Survivor players can just as easily go do something else. Different gen, heal, find a totem, write a thesis. Actually, scratch that. You play a murder sim in your free time. I don't have that much faith in you. This perk combo is also easily countered if survivors are aware that you're running it. When you hook someone, their aura is revealed, and provided that your opponents don't have the reaction speeds of a lobotomized sloth and or a Dead by Daylight dev, there is more than enough time to let go of the gen, watch it explode, and then get back on it, essentially removing DMS from play. In contrast, Eruption can proc on multiple gens of your choice, requires you to only down a player, which is almost impossible for survivors to react to, incapacitate survivors, preventing them from doing anything else, whilst leaving the generator unblocked and regressing. And this gives you free information on any survivor unlucky enough to get fucked by this perk. Oh, and just in case you weren't sufficiently depressed today, Eruption is on a cooldown of 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure that 25 seconds of having your fingers broken only to watch the killer waddle back over and make you do it again 5 seconds later constitutes a war crime. And by the way, incapacitated means that you can't play 90% of the game. For the virgins in my audience, shut the fuck up, you'll play DVD, congratulations! This is what getting fucked feels like. As you can imagine, this is incredibly oppressive in a 3-gen situation, and there is almost nothing the survivors can do other than just be better and hope you fuck up. Not exactly what one would call balanced game design. Now, for the bubble mains in the back who lack the cognitive power to function, let alone comprehend how fucked this is, we're going to do some math now. And I know that's very scary for you, but don't worry. I'll avoid using big words so that you don't run out of crayon. We're going to be using the Pain Resonance DMS combo as our baseline for regression and stall, with a total of 43 seconds on a single generator, just to keep this simple. When Eruption triggers, it immediately regresses a generator by 10%, which equates to 9 seconds of generator progress. If a survivor was touching it as it explodes, they scream, revealing themselves and incapacitating them for 25 seconds. At the same time, because the generator isn't blocked, it continues regressing at the standard rate of 1 charge per second, equating to another 25 seconds of progress lost, provided that no other survivor taps the gen to stop it, which amounts to a total of 59 seconds of stall. I remind you that this shit can proc on multiple generators. If you want to be a real burden on society and test the will to live of random people on the internet, you can run this build on the Wraith, with double Shadow Dance add-ons to effectively stall your games out indefinitely. Now, you might say that Eruption isn't necessarily broken due to the setup required and the fact that survivors can just power through gens, but I haven't lost a game running this shit on the Wraith! Either this perk is obnoxiously broken or so overtuned that you think Riot Games had a hand in developing it, but either way, it's in the game, it's fucking stupid, and I'm about to make it everybody's problem. Okay, like, really quickly, these videos are fucking hard to make. From scripting to editing to playing this hard garbage, they take on average about 30 to 50 hours a pop. This one being shorter because I had to get something out. I really love making them though, so here's the sitch. I want to start doing these videos weekly, from guides to rants to tearing Matthew Cote a new orifice, but I can't really do that because therapy is expensive and food is kind of a thing I need to survive. So, trade offer. I make weekly videos a thing and throw everything I've got at this, and y'all chuck coins at my face to make that happen. Yes, this is a Patreon proposal. I am an incredibly small channel, but my content is good. Y'all have said as much. However, due to my liberal use of the word fuck, I am likely never going to make money doing this without your help, and honestly, Raid Shadow Legends can suck my dick. I'm only going to set this up if you, the viewer, are okay with it though, so let me know in the comments if you think my content's worth supporting, and if not, that's cool. I'll just keep making these in my free time. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.